Very briefly, this is just looking at Newton's third law from momentum in an explosions demonstration. So here you've got two objects, different masses, mass 1 slightly larger, mass 2 maybe smaller, both at rest, as has been the case with what you've just seen there, and then after a particular time of contact they explode apart, with the final speed for mass 1 being v1 to the left, final speed for v2 to the right. They obviously have a force to make them go in each of those directions, force F1 on mass 1, force 2 on mass 2. Because of conservation of momentum, the total momentum here is 0, so the total momentum of these two added together must therefore be 0. So therefore, if we take m1 over to this side, we've got negative m1 v1 equals m2 v2. In other words, the momenta either side are equal if we ignore the direction. Because of impulse momentum, we can replace the change in momentum by force times time, F1 T1 for mass 1, F2 T2 for mass 2. But because the time of contact is obviously identical, because they're both in contact with each other, that means that T1 equals T2, so therefore cancels, and you're left with force 1 equals force 2. In other words, every action force has an equal and opposite reaction force. So this is the SQA statement. Newton's third law can explain the motion of objects involved in interactions.